Hey everybody, it's Mr. Francis. Happy St. Patrick's Day. It is Tuesday of this book that I'm reading. I've got my green on, I've got my green shirt with my green shamrock, and I've got my green beads on because green is usually the color of March and St. Patrick's Day. So I'm also going to be reading you this story, The Gingerbread Man and the Leprechaun Loose at School. This book is by Laura Murray, and it's illustrated by Mike Lowry. And I'm really excited to read it to you because I love celebrating St. Patrick's Day and getting all nice and dressed up. So here we go. One Monday in March, the mischief began with a hee-hee-hee from a wee little man. We heard the sly laugh as he raced down the hall, that he paused by our door with a wink and a call. Foo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm on a leprechaun mess-making spree. I'm crafty and keen, I'm nimble and quick, I love to make mischief or play a good trick. There's that leprechaun. We rushed to the hall, he was nowhere in sight, but some tiny green shamrocks trailed off to the right. It seems that our school has an unwanted guest, a magical, mischievous leprechaun pest. We quietly tiptoed down the hall, then spied a small message taped up on the wall. The woodwinds, the strings, percussion and brass, and turn topsy-turvy, awaiting your class. Music! I whispered. The band room's this way. But when we arrived, we all stared in dismay. The sheets were all scattered. The tubas were tipped. The trumpets, violas, and flutes were all flipped. And there on the board was another green note. I grabbed it and read it out, his rascally quote. Foo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as clever can be. This musical mess is just the first one. It's rollicking, frolicking leprechaun fun. Let's tidy this room and then plan what to do before he comes back and makes mess number 2. After our lunchtime, we'll work on a trap. Someone must catch that small cheeky chap. Where is he headed next? I slipped from the lunch line and went for a stroll to prowl all the hallways on prankster patrol. I'll search through the school as fast as I can. I can catch him. I'm the Gingerbread Man. I spotted more shamrocks, then heard a noise. I pushed on a door with a sign that said boys. This place was a mess. Then I yelled with a blush, where are your manners? Remember to flush. I glanced in the mirror, then spied his green note. I quickly retrieved it and read what he wrote. Where are they now? I spy green. Where is it? Foo fiddly fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as sneaky can be. I placed all the books in my favorite shape and planned a few hijinks before my escape. He's loose in the school, this is no good. He won't treat the books in the way that he should. I'm on the case, I said as I ran, I can catch him, I'm the Gingerbread Man. Ooh, I wonder if he can catch him. Let's see what happens. The books were all stacked in a rainbow array. They teetered and tottered and started to sway. Down they came in an avalanche slide. They toppled so fast I had no time to hide. Then under the pile I was startled to find something important that he left behind. Beside his green note was a little lost hat. I'm betting that he might be looking for that. I sprang from the books and I grabbed his hat too. Then I opened the message to read his next clue. Looks like they're in the library. The library is a great place to get all these wonderful books. Full fiddly-fee, you can't catch me, for I'm as tricky can be. The lunchroom, a classroom, which place should I go? How about a house made from gingerbread dough? What? My classroom, my house, I must get there first. I sped down the hall in super fast burst. I'm on a mission, I've got a good plan, I can catch him, I'm the Gingerbread Man. I reached our door quickly, no sign of the elf, so I gathered supplies from a low closet shelf. I grabbed all the pencils, a ruler, and glue, then found toilet tissue and pulled it down too. I set up my trap, then I heard a small giggle. I peered out the door and I saw the knob jiggle. Full fiddly-fee, ha ha, hee hee. Is that my magical hat that I see? With a glint in his eye, he skipped through the door, not noticing the glue that was spread on the floor. Slipping and sliding, his arms whirled around as he log-rolled on pencils laid out on the ground. Uh-oh, I think we might catch him. He landed on top of the measuring stick, the ruler popped up and he gave it a flick. He slid down a mountain of soft tissue rolls, but his shoes were so sticky it stuck to his soles. Flipping and flopping around and around, then wrapped like a mummy, he rolled to the ground. Look at that. The trap did the trick. I pulled off my plan. Hello, Leprechaun. I'm the Gingerbread Man. Fo fiddly-fee. Oh my, oh me. This is a bind that I didn't see. I'm happy to help you, but first you must say you'll fix up this messes you've left here today. Okay, little cookie, so crafty and clean. Just hand me my hat and I promise I'll clean. That's quite good a trick, but I'm smarter than that. You must do it first, then I'll give you your hat. Oh, you're pretty clever as me. He winked and then he said, may your school be mess-free. With a pop and a crackle of shimmering green, the mess disappeared and the classroom was clean. So I pulled on the tissue and spun him around. Then he sprang to his hat with a leap and a bound. He sang out, I'm free! As my classmates came in. Then he did a quick jig with a wave and a grin. It's time to be going. My mischief is done. But I'll visit next March with more leprechaun fun. I'm up for the challenge. We'll have a new plan. Bring it on, Leprechaun, because I'm the Gingerbread Man. Cool, huh? Hey, they caught that leprechaun. Maybe you could catch him too. Today is a great day where you can use all your STEM ideas, which stands for science, technology, engineering, and math, where you can build your own leprechaun trap at your house. See if you can catch that sneaky leprechaun. Guys, have a great day. Thanks for joining me for Reading with Mr. Francis, and have a great day. Bye-bye.